Good morning. Happy Saturday. Also not really good morning, good afternoon. It's already like 12:30. I was just watching one of my favorite Instagram people, Siska. Her Instagram is And They Read. And I just saw that she started her YouTube channel. I don't know how I missed that she's already been posting few videos, but my whole afternoon now will consist of binging her channel. So I'm very much enjoying that, and that's exactly what I want to be doing right now. If you ask me why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt in August, it's because I'm blasting the AC. But this AC unit is like not one that's built into the wall like I'm used to in apartments here. It's like a central one. And something with the remote doesn't work, and so like I can't adjust the temperature, basically. So if I don't have it on, I feel like I'm gonna die of heat. But if I have it on, I can't adjust the temperature. So, sorry, my dog is being naughty. 1 second. Jacob! The point of taking him to the dog park is that he gets all this energy out and then he doesn't do naughty things in the house. And today, he's just like on a roll. He came back from the dog park and he was like, let's destroy everything. Another update, as you can see, is that I am blonde. Well, I'm at the beginning of a blonde moment. Maybe I'll take my hair out so you can see more clearly. So yeah, this is my new summer hair. Went to my hairdresser yesterday and we went like that. And also she fixed my haircut because she was like, listen, it was one of the worst haircuts I've ever seen someone do on themselves. And I like was fooled that I did a good job. Anyway, so this is where we're at. She fixed it a little bit. Sorry, I'm also still recovering from my voice being shot. I think I just need to get used to it and give it time. This is our new look. This is our new ashy, sun-kissed moment. Very fun. Have something new to sport around this summer. At the beginning of September, I will have a real vacation and I will be sitting on the beach in Greece. And I'm sure that all of this will get lighter just from, you know, sun exposure. I'm just sat here watching Siska's channel and loving it and looking in the mirror every 5 seconds at my hair, like you do when you make a big change. And then my partner Ohad tonight has a solo show that's like a split evening with a really good friend of ours that's also doing a piece that she made with 4 dancers. So I'm gonna go and help them a little bit soon and then be there for the shows. I've been seeing on Instagram as well that people have been doing the Sealy challenge, which is for poetry. I know that Sophie's been doing that. So that's gotten me like thinking about poetry and thinking about that Anne Carson book that I did not buy, that I was so proud of myself that I didn't buy, but now I am completely devastated that I don't own that book. And then I'm seeing that it's Women in Translation Month. That's my favorite kind of literature to read, really, is like female authors in translation. So, I mean, I guess I do that all year round, so I don't need to feel like really stressed to do that now. And I only have like a very small selection of my books still in this house. I don't know if I have anything that qualifies. Let's go look. The devastating news is that I do not have any books that qualify for Women in Translation in this house. Oh, but actually, I've been reading Strega by, I can't remember the name of this author. I'll put it on the screen. But I have that on my Kindle, and I want to get, well, I have a lot on my Kindle actually, so I have more than these books, really. Got sidetracked off of Strega just because my life went nuts, and I didn't finish it. So I could do that in this vlog, actually, because that is translated from Swedish, and I already forgot again both the author's name and the translator's name, so I will put those on the screen. I think if I really sat down and give it time, I will breeze through it because I loved it. It's super atmospheric. It's about this group of girls that are working in this like really, really remote hotel as part of like a maid service. for the summer, and it seems also a bit like for troublemaker girls, or like get the vibe that they've all kind of like, this is almost like a correctional program. They're like taking care of this hotel bed and breakfast thing that is like a whole character in itself. So I guess it's kind of a gothic in that sense. And the writing is just super singular, very, very atmospheric, very sensory. It's a super sensory experience to read. Maybe when I start reading now, I'll read you some quotes because it's hard to explain unless yeah, it's kind of also lucid, dreamy feeling. And yeah, this sort of like unease. I picked it up from recommendation from Katie James, and I could see how she would love this book, and I also love it. So definitely I'm gonna read that. I will make that the point of this video. Just got a message from someone. I need to pick up the programs for the audience tonight in the show, and so I need to go grab them from this guy who printed them. I think that's the intro. Super long. I never mean for the intro to be long, but it is. I shall go now. Do all of those things. Okay. Bye. Go watch Siska's channel. You're gonna love.
Trying to figure out how to close the AC.
Hi, everyone. Just sitting on the couch. Excuse the like massive hole in these pants that I've sewn together like a few times already. I've not been feeling well like for a few days, almost a week now. Physically, like mentally, I think I'm really exhausted and just got stretched really, really thin, and my body just was like, no thank you. This is my den for today. Like, I am forcing myself to sit down and lay here as many hours today as possible, just to reset and like give my body just a real chance. I feel like I haven't really been giving myself an actual chance to recover, so I'm doing that. I'm watching Siska. She's amazing. And yeah, she talks a lot about chronic illness as well, and living a soft life. And I'm not someone that suffers from chronic illness, but I am currently ill. So it feels like it's the right time to like have her telling me it's okay to like make yourself tea and lay down and be horizontal and do whatever makes you feel good. So I'm reading a little bit, I'm watching her. Ohada's in the bedroom trying to get more work done on the closet, which I really should be doing as well, but I'm just a dead person today. That's the update. I'm still checking my blonde from every angle. I'm getting used to it. Strega is what I'm reading still. I feel like I'm gonna get a good portion of that, if not all of it, read when Ohad is in therapy. And then I'll talk to you about it. It's a video. Yes, top model. Work it, Tyra. Hello, it is nighttime on, what day is it? What day is it? Tuesday. I've yet to find amazing lighting in this apartment in the evening time. Update, I am feeling better. Yeah, I've still got this cough that I like don't manage to to shake off. But generally, I feel less shitty. So I'm just sat here reading Strega. Ohad is going to see a performance. I just don't have the patience to watch a dance show for the next 2 months. Jacob! It's really hard. We're trying to keep him off of the furniture, especially because the furniture in this apartment does not belong to us. And you know, dogs are messy, so we're trying to keep him off the furniture, but it's really hard. And also he's just so cute and snuggly and he just wants to be close to me. Anyway, parenthood. Oh, I was saying that I don't have patience to watch a dance show for like the next 2 months. So I'm staying in and I'm gonna order some Thai food maybe. Or go pick it up because like I saw that there's a Thai place like really close to me. I don't know if you have this ever as someone who like, I don't know, maybe doesn't work from home normally, so like home time is precious and days off are precious. And so like in this one night when I have the house to myself and I can like do whatever I want and not like, I don't know, have to coordinate it with Ohad, although we most of the time are on the same page. Like I feel this stress, like could I watch a movie? Should I read? What should I read? What should I watch? Because I have this one night. So yeah, I'm like searching on Mubi. I don't know if you watch Mubi. Like a kind of Netflix for like more independent films. There's a lot of short films there, foreign films. So I have a subscription to them. So I'm like, should I watch like some movie that like Ohad would never want to watch with me? Or should I just keep reading my book? Should I take a bath? I'm just like overwhelmed by possibilities. I feel like this vlog has been fairly chatty so far. But, you know, I enjoy that content from other people. So, hope you enjoy it from me. I haven't really been able to enjoy reading a book in more than a month, actually. Guess it's general like craziness before summer break. Like maybe many people experience it these months are like always really hectic and then we all like go on a holiday. I have just like really not had the space to read or the energy or the time. So it's really nice to feel like I can just light a candle and be with my book. Hi. It is, what day is it? Wednesday. Tried to film some clips yesterday, like last night, but the lighting was really weird and, you know, wouldn't it just be easier to be someone that didn't care about how the light looks? But I just happen to be that person. Let's just start again. And since filming that, I have finished Strega. So I'm gonna sit down. Let's find a more comfortable thing because my arm is gonna fall off if it's this way. Okay, this is better. This is way better. I just got this t-shirt from my friend Avani and it's like just the kind of thing that I want to wear right now, like a big comfortable t-shirt. Oh, Kindle, wait. Jacob's drinking water. Excuse me? So like I said in some clip, now I don't remember what's included in this vlog or not. We're following a group of girls that are working for the summer in this, it's called the Olympic Hotel in some alpine town that overlooks a lake that has its own kind of town called Strega. But we're getting the story through our main character, Rafa, which is one of the girls. And you're getting her whole sensory experience of being there is what you receive the story through. So everything that she smells, hears, thinks, what things feel like, what the ground feels like, and like kind of a lot of associative imagery and a lot of simile, really, really descriptive, beautiful, super poetic, but really in the right volume for me. Like, I feel like with some writing that's ultra rich and descriptive and atmospheric, it sometimes can be a bit much, or it just doesn't have the right match with like the situation or the story that is taking place. And in this book, I felt that it was really well balanced. Like, it's super poetic and like delicious sensory language, but in a way that I really loved and that I thought just works in the whole, you know, the whole way that the story is told. The clip I filmed last night was that I got to the point in the book about 3/4 of the way through where, after having like, you know, for weeks they're working here, like setting up a breakfast service and then taking it down, or a dinner service and taking it down because no one comes to stay. And they're cleaning rooms and putting new sheets and taking out old sheets, but no one comes to stay. So it's like this weird mechanism, Twilight Zone, you know, little universe that they exist in there that doesn't like involve real guests. And then there's one situation where there's like this very strange holiday that they are like, that like the mountain people are celebrating. It kind of like gives Halloween vibes with some kind of like dressing up with masks and certain fruits and vegetables and like kind of like a pagan holiday vibes. This book in general gives off witchy pagan energy. To celebrate this holiday, the girls are put to a task of like getting everything ready, and also one of the girls is supposed to perform a dance piece. She's a dancer. Perform a dance performance, play, theater type thing for like these guests that are gonna come to celebrate the holiday. So they all come and they're like dressed up really nice, and the girls are like preparing everything, and this one girl named Cassie is a dancer, and she gives this performance. And I won't give away what happens, but something in and after this party, something goes wrong, let's say. Like, question whether to spoil it, because I feel like then I can't really speak very much about the rest of the book without it. But let's just say that there's like a search for something for the rest of the book. Wow, so I finished it this morning with my coffee. Look at these feet. Look at these feet. And it was just really beautiful. Like, there are so many like themes to this book that I feel like I have yet to decipher fully what is really being said in this book is something that I'm like left to wonder about. There's definitely something about erasure of women and erasure of women's thoughts, place in society, mixed with also like female friendships, and these 9 girls become really close to each other, and especially Rafa, our main character, and Alba, which is like another girl. They sort of have like kind of a sapphic friendship but lust and love relationship in the book that really develops over the whole book. Trying to decipher this book, but super hypnotic. Like, I could not stop reading it. Like last night and this morning, I just like, once you get into the rhythm of it, it's like some really weird, beautiful, fucked up dreamscape that's like just taking over your mind's eye while you read this book, because she's really sending you through, in a paragraph, like really interesting imagery. And so it's just like a whole experience. Loss of innocence, since they're young kind of girls, all like about 19 or something, like becoming adults, and figuring out what that means as women. I think that it's the first or one of the only, I have read others, but Gothic books that I've read, and I enjoyed it so much. Like, I enjoyed the mood of that so much. The fact that this like old hotel just becomes like such a character, and also I would like to point out, like Katie did in her video, that this is I mean, we are reading it, right? We're reading it, right, as a translation. Because we don't read Swedish, so we're reading it in English. And for a translation to feel like this, to function like that on the page, to create such a strong flow, is really like an amazing thing. She's a Princeton University's fall 2022 translator in residence. So yeah, she's so talented. So that was a joy. And it was also a joy to get like so sucked into it in the end, because like I've been saying, I've just been having a really hard time reading the past few months, and I needed something to remind me of how much fun it is to like just get totally sucked into, to be put under book hypnosis. And that's exactly what this book did. Yeah, I thank Katie for bringing this book to our attention, and I definitely suggest that you read it. I think all of the books published by Lolly Editions in the UK are probably super interesting because of the few that I've read so far, and this is one of them. They're publishing just really interesting Scandinavian literature as well. Yeah. Oh, I did want to read you just a quote or two so you can understand, you know, the mood. I saw the mountains in the sky, which was thundering. I saw the meltwater in the earth and the slick stones. I saw the rock crystals and the mines and the center of the earth, magma and obsidian and the fiery red interior of everything. Scorpion had settled between her eyes like a jewel. Thick smoke rose up from her throat to the ceiling. There was a scent of olibanum and wax. There was the scent of sage, of cold rock. Something was covered in frost. There is something about men, or the fear of men, or the destruction and violence of men. Like, I squeezed my eyes shut and the murderer appeared in my mind. It turned out his face was the face of all men. In his features was every single one. In them the whole lineage was collected in a single person, a chosen, dangerous representative, the double agent of men. A man who distributed the sum violence of the lineage with calm, methodical hands, organized himself against all women. So there's a lot in that. I lay with my head on the pillow and my body was a stone, a pillar of salt. Around me, everything felt alive. I touched a wall and it touched back, a repulsive softness to it all. Letter openers with cloth-covered handles, a pistol in a holster made of fur or silk. So it's really like a lot of, this kind of really rich language. What has this vlog been? I'm not sure. I never am. Yeah, I'm happy to share this book. So thank you, Katie. Probably one book of Women in Translation for Women in Translation Month. And it was our first blonde vlog. That's what this was. All right? Fuck. Actually, when I do this, I don't look that blonde anymore. It's just like my roots are still dark. Okay, enough. Bye. See you later. Mwah.